more light, and I've been doing everything I can to get more light in here. And it's just so dark, and I know the brown furniture doesn't help that situation, but we need track lighting or something. It's just too dark in here. I will fix that. We're back. How you guys doing? Another 9. We're back to 9 ball, and I'm in a slump. I played bad last night and the night before, and actually, there's no such thing as a slump. This is just a common excuse used in the pool world, in the golf world, in the bowling world, and every other world. If you're not playing good, it's probably because you're getting stupid and something in your basics is off. And if it's not that, it's most often in your mental frame of mind. Your confidence is down. You're just thinking too negative. It kind of becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, and you're not addressing it. And nature is continually telling you, look, you have to address this. I'm not going to let you go any further until you address it. So quit playing competitively for a second and go figure out what you're doing wrong. And if it's in your mental frame of mind, you're going to have to fix whatever's broken inside your head. That's all there is to it. There's no such thing as a slump. I hear this all the time. I'm in a slump, or my brake's not working, or I'm just playing bad. Fix it. And this is what separates a banger from a great player. Fix it. Anyhow, enough with the preaching session. Let's get on to this. I got a bunch of videos in the last 2 days, and I don't know if it's gonna reflect the fact that I was playing bad, but I did not play good, and I know. Yeah, I tried. The first thing anybody should ever do when they're playing bad is think, well, it's in my basics. My stance is off. I'm twisting my wrist. Something is definitely wrong with what I'm physically doing at the pool table. And if it's not that, it's got to be your mental frame of mind. And I pinpointed it to that. Even though I was feeling good physically, mentally, I was not in the right frame of mind to play competitively. But I did anyway, and I was lucky to break even. There's good parts of breaking even. I'll deal with that later. But anyway, let's get on with this video. I hope y'all enjoy. Let's analyze it now. Okay, what you can see is the 4 ball. It's about a diamond up from the end rail and about a half a diamond in, I think, if I remember correctly. It's in front of my right hip there, directly in front of the pocket. And the problem with it is it's making this 3 ball difficult to pass into this corner pocket with this 9 ball blocking the other side of it. So I can't cheat the pocket and make this 3 in this corner. So normally on this 1 ball, I would shoot for center table because you need this angle to get back on this 3 ball. And then just shoot the 3 and the 4 in the same corner and get back on the 5. I can't do that. I have to shoot that 3 in this side pocket. And the reason I can't shoot it in this corner, obviously, is the 6 ball's in the way. So there's the only other option other than this side pocket here is that side pocket. And I'm definitely not going to get behind it to shoot it in the side there. So I would have to bank it, and I don't want to bank this ball because I have to get back on this 4, and I don't want to get stuck on the rail behind this 9 shooting at the 4. So there's a little bit to think about right from the start. Once I get past the 3, like I said, the 4 is pretty much right in the pocket. The 5 is right out. All you would do is get center table on the 5. 6 to the 7 is easy position. 7 to the 8 I have to be careful with, and the 8 to the 9 is simple. It's just, you roll the 8 up into the side pocket and you're right on the 9. So it's all about this 3 ball. That's the key shot. There's always at least one key shot in every rack of 9 ball. And with this one, it's definitely the 3 ball. So let's roll the beam footage. Yeah, so the reason I didn't shoot that harder and, perhaps put a little more top on it is because I want to get straight, not straight, and I actually want it to be closer to the other rail, to this rail over here, so I could come down close to the bottom rail. I don't have to be straight on the bottom rail, but I mean, straight in would be fine on a stop shot, would be perfect on the 4. So you just have to be conscious of not getting stuck behind the 9 and giving yourself some kind of situation where you can get out from behind that 9 ball. And here, obviously, I left myself with a bit of an angle, but I'm perfect. I'm not banging into the 9. I'm just coming off this rail and coming out just like that. There's a number of ways. I didn't play that perfect. Again, I should have been a little bit closer to this rail to shoot this 4, so I could go 2 rails and be on the line of aim for this 5 ball. But it's all good. I mean, you can't go too far wrong here. Just get back out somewhere near the center of the table. And I came up a bit short. It's not perfect, and I left myself a long shot, which could have been a whole lot closer, but it's all good. Just keep a straight stroke and come out on the table. Don't get stuck down here. Just bounce off this rail and come out anywhere. Around the 3rd diamond. And a little bit further and a little bit further on that side. Now, a lot of guys would shoot this trying to go 2 rails, 1 and 2, and bounce back up for the, perfect shape on the 7 to get to the 8. You don't want to do that in this case. You're in a position where it's a bit difficult to put draw on this ball, and the natural angle is going off this 6 and right toward that point of that pocket, and you're apt to get stuck in a really terrible position on that side of the 7 ball. So the best thing to do here is just roll up softly and just leave yourself a bit of an out. You see, if that kept going, if you shot it harder, you're coming off this rail and going into the 7 ball. And it's a common amateur mistake. They think it's going to come off this route and this route, and or they realize that and they put bottom on it, which throws that object ball, and just kind of makes things more difficult than they have to be. If you can roll up softly on a ball and have natural position, that's definitely the way to do it. Don't make things too hard for yourself. And here you're just pulling back with a little bit of bottom, and you'll be straight in on the 8. The 8's far enough out off this route to just trickle it right into the side pocket. But keep your concentration, because it's shots like that some guys take for granted, and it's like anybody can make this, and they shoot it and they take their eye off it, or they're so worried about getting position on the next ball that all of their concentration is going on position, and they take the shot for granted and they dog it. It took me years and years and years to learn to put complete concentration into the actual shot. Once you know the position, once you realize where you want to be, you're kind of going back. It's like, okay, this is what I need to put on the cue ball, and let's just do nothing but focus on that object ball and just let the cue ball do what it's going to do with this English and this draw and this top and whatever. Yeah, don't ever divide your concentration. The shot, no matter how easy it is, needs to take priority over everything else, because your game stops if you dog it, and your opponent's up to the table, and he's beating you because you got stupid. Don't get stupid. Don't get stupid, and that might be the name of this video. So there it is. Don't get stupid. We're back to 9-ball. I kind of missed it. It's easier to make a 9-ball video than an 8-ball video. No, I mean there's 9 balls, and you can either do what you need to do or you can't. With 8-ball, there's all this creativity and all these options. Anyhow, with that smoker's coffee, I'm out of here. If you guys have tips to brighten this room up, it's looking a little dark and kind of like mortgage. I have beautiful furniture, but it's kind of old lady-ish, and not that there's anything wrong with old lady-ish, but I don't really think it conveys my personality. Anyway, if you have some ideas, shoot them over. I'm definitely going to put some track lighting up here. Enough about that. Peace, everybody. Thank you for tuning in.